Shadows creeping, but I won't fade. Fight the dark like a renegade. Chains of sorrow I'll rip away. Ain't no storm that I can't outstay. Rise up, stand tall, don't let it win. When the weight's too heavy, let the fight begin. Reach out to the light when it's closing in. Don't let the dark pull you deep within. Cold nights try to steal my breath, but I won't dance with the hands of death. I'll break the silence, shout it loud. The pain won't own me, I'm unbowed. Feel the beat in my chest like thunder. I'm alive, yeah, I'm tearing asunder. Hands reach out when I start to stumble. No shame in the fall, just rise from the rubble. Rise up, stand tall, don't let it win. When the weight's too heavy, let the fight begin. Reach out to the light when it's closing in. Don't let the dark pull you deep within. Through the haze I see a spark ignite, a flicker of hope in the endless night. A voice that whispers you're not alone. Together we'll fight till the dawn is shown. Rise up, stand tall, don't let it win. When the weight's too heavy, let the fight begin. Reach out to the light when it's closing in. Don't let the dark pull you deep within. Through the haze I see a spark ignite, a flicker of hope in the endless night. A voice that whispers you're not alone. Together we'll fight till the dawn is shown.
Shake it up, feel the vibe grow strong. Bottles in the line where the flavors belong. Dripping and dipping, I'm pouring with flair, creating liquid gold like an alchemist's lair. A splash of this, a drop of that, twist wide colors and taste like a rainbow inside. No powders, no spice, just liquidly cool. The art comes alive, yeah, we breaking the rules. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. It's not a science, it's more like a flow. Feel the rhythm in the bottles, watch them glow. Lavender crash meets mango sublime. Every blend a story, every pour divine. Hold steady when the swirl comes through. Precision so clean, turning old to new. The dance of liquids in the bottle's heart. This ain't just a mix, it's a work of art. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's
It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride.
There it is. Hello, everybody. How you doing? I forgot my mod last second. Yeah, I was running late. Cassie wasn't watching the bunny and I close enough. She made me fall asleep. We blame Cassie for this.
No. I said, don't lay down with her. It's going to get you in trouble. And you're like, nope, it'll be fine. I'll wake up. I'm like, sure
Oh,
you.
I did not say that. I said I shouldn't lay down with her. I won't wake up. That's what I said.
Dad told
Anyhow,
you to keep it up, by the way, because I said you're literally sitting here playing with yourself. I
yeah.
didn't explain it in detail. I just said you were playing with yourself and let people leave that to their own imagination.
Well, yeah. I've got me and me. Oh,
He also has a third one with a blue shirt, but there's only one of those. He printed an army of Tims. I'm scared.
there's the other one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here comes somebody. I knew it. You saw what he was looking at on the screen the other day. Now he's here. He saw me and he wants me. But watch this. Watch this.
Why have I got no sound? Me either. I don't know why.
Because we're not talking to you.
There you go. Oh, oh, oh.
It is, John. It's a Tim army. He has 13 of them now.
Where's mine?
Yours is inserted in Tim's rectum so that it comes to you pre-scented.
Oh, presented, wicked. Good to know. Well, hello. How are we, guys?
We're here. We're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the feeling, man.
No thanks to that rabbit.
Yeah, right. Well, mate, I got drowned just walking to the shed.
Yeah, I heard you were complaining about the rain. I'm thinking, yeah, but your temperatures sound great. Right, you?
No, it's pretty shit today, actually. It's I think it's about 22, 23 Celsius. So what's that? 60 something Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's 27 Fahrenheit here.
Right now. Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you. No, that's
below
zero.
That's warming up. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was actually colder this morning when you turned off the pellet stove and like froze the house.
Yeah, it got down to 8 degrees last night.
Yeah, right. No, thank you.
Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
Yeah. So it's telling me it's 18 degrees Celsius. So real world terms, let's do the calculation. 18 C to Fahrenheit, 64.4.
Great, you.
No, I'll pass. I'll stick with this. But I think we've had about 100 mil of rain in the last 24 hours. So 4 inches of rain.
Decent
Again,
amount of
I'll
rain.
trade you. We got snow.
Yeah, we got a bunch of snow all night last night, and today it's still snowing, actually.
Yeah, well, we got more coming, man. We got more coming, to be honest.
This whole week looks like spotted snow.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, ours is the same with rain. So I had the opportunity to jump up and join you, so I thought, fuck it, I'll grab it with both hands because I didn't get to chat with you guys last night. So I thought I'll say good day today.
Yeah, life's been crazy for us lately. Like everything, you saw the list. Everything's breaking down. I just had this wicked run of bad luck.
Yeah. You know the story, mate. If it's got wheels or tits, it'll give you problems.
Excuse you.
Usually the latter's the worst.
Excuse
I'd get the bite.
you.
I knew I'd get the bite. I am such a good fisherman.
You, Uncle Paulie. You, Uncle
You,
Paulie.
Uncle Paulie.
Listen, no. I didn't come in last night after the show because it is just too damn fucking cold in here. And
Yeah,
I'm
fair
not
play,
spending
love.
any more time in here
Done.
than I have to.
John, she wouldn't let me print off 13 hers. She wouldn't even let me print off one hers. So I did the best I could, and I made a close replica.
I think that's the best version of me you could have printed, honestly.
Oh, very good. Very good.
No. There will not be any Cassie figurines.
Action figures. Not
Action
figurines,
figures.
action figures. Jeez. Have you learned nothing from male persona?
I've got an action for you.
Yeah, and for your donkey.
So you've been doing any mixing, Birdie?
No, just some one-shot stuff, mate, that got sent over to me from Flavor Craver, Modfog. I got the Licious in, so I did a bit of mixing on that. I did do some the week before, but they were my own recipes that I'd tweaked just a little bit, you know. And just, playing with a bit of boys and like a berries and cream type thing. And I did kick up your recipe of what flavor for you. But I changed the bourbon to a VSO bourbon and kicked it up higher. And that
VSO
is,
bourbon kicked higher makes sense anyway. It's not a real strong flavor.
No, and I just kicked that up a bit higher to bring that bourbon note forward, and it's steeping as we speak. So it's been sitting now for about 10 days, 10, 12 days.
You might actually like tonight's mix, and you might be able to mix it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll give it a crack. I'm getting more and more concentrates as we speak, and branching out in brands, you know, like flavor houses.
Mm-hmm. That's the way I do it. The flavor house and then by alphabetical, because if I try to do it by what it is, but there's so many crossover flavors. They're a little of both. Like even one time I have a custard cake. Put it custard or cake. Like I don't have to remember. I don't have to remember that. I can just go look under. You know, I can simply look under cap. C for custard. Done.
With mine is flavor house alphabetical. Off their label. Yeah, off their names. There is a couple you've got to be careful of that don't have anything to do with what the name is unless it's regional. You know what I mean? Well, you guys call what we call rock melon, you call cantaloupe, just for an example. You know, so I've just got to be a little bit careful of that and remembering that what they are.
Oh, there's a lot of them. Like some, look at where they were made, and not even necessarily there because Wonder Flavors likes to use the name regionally where that's from, whatever it is. So it's like, that can be really confusing. Biscuits is a real big confusing one because we don't have a real biscuit flavor like what we call biscuits in the U.S.
Right.
Yep.
We don't have one. They're all cookies. Types of cookies.
Yeah.
And like shortbread.
Yeah, yours is what you call a biscuit to what we call a biscuit is two completely different things.
Yeah, it's like a
and the same for the UK. What you guys call what you guys call a biscuit, we call a scone, wherever you're from. And so you've just got to be a little bit careful with the names of some of the and what you expect from it. You know, so you will order something saying biscuit, and you're an American. You order it from a UK company. Not going to be where you're thinking. You know.
Well, it's like Berry
So
Nana. I don't know what region that's from, but that tasted way off.
yeah,
Berry Nana from SS.
Berry Nana from SA. It does
Hey.
not taste like banana. It does not taste like berries. It's a cherry Hall fucking cough drop, straight up.
Where's the
It's
Berry
the
Nana?
worst thing
Banana.
I've ever
Yeah.
tasted.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
And not to interrupt, but because he only has 10 minutes, hopefully my kids can see me. Love you guys. Hugs and kisses.
Love you guys. Good night.
My brother.
yeah. I kind of figured that much, my sister. So no, understand. And so, what have we got on the agenda for tonight, there, guys?
It's an easy one for
Seldom
you.
never
Seldom
used
never.
flavor.
Yeah, seldom never use. Real easy one for you.
Yep.
That actually fits right in.
That's 90% of my concentrates.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
So yeah. So I've got my notepad just at my feet.
And notepad, I had plenty of them in the beginning. Now I take all my notes on the computer, which I shouldn't. I should back them up and print them, but I never do.
Ooh, speaking of which,
We'll
when we go
see.
shopping Monday, I need to pick up another notebook. I'm almost out for my invoicing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still old fashioned. I still write stuff down, even though this computer, because I'm down in the shed, as you can tell, I don't use this computer for anything but streaming. My laptop in the house, that's for my mixing. You know, so I'll write it down here, or I'll send myself the link that you put up in chat. I'll copy and paste and send it to myself, and then I'll go and look at it on the laptop and do it there, because, you know, this is not conducive for mixing. One, it gets way too hot in here, and two, all the utensils are in the house, you know. So, although the wife does get upset when I start making custards and stuff. Rocky Tuning, note to self: get more milk and honey. Rocky, you could buy it by the gallon and still would not be enough, man.
Gallons? No, 55-gallon drums. Tanker trucks.
100%. Yeah. He's got a milk tanker full, 100%. So, but yeah, as far as mixings goes, I'm still baby stepping it.
All right, so because unless you're watching the stream, I don't know if you are, Birdie. I don't know if you're watching it along with it.
I will open it up and mute it so it doesn't backfeed.
Because when I share, because of the way software works now, because about 2 years ago they set it up so you can't share through Zoom and have it shared through my Streamlabs. So I have to share it like through Streamlabs Direct, so no one in here gets to see it. Well, I'm gonna post. I'm gonna try. I've been asked.
I've got the chat open anyway. Yeah, I've got the chat open. So
I've been asked to do this anyway. Is post. Hippie does always ask anyway, but not only Hippie, but post them in chat. I'll try to remember. It's practice I should get used to. So we're gonna start off with Echo Dub, because Echo Dub might have to go to bed soon because it's late there where he lives. So
and he just got here.
Yep, I saw him. That's why.
Where is Echo Dub? Excuse my ignorance.
What? Forget the exact location. I know about where.
Yeah.
He's right on the border of Germany, right?
Oh, okay, right. So he's in Europe.
Yeah, he's in Europe. But it's late there, and he's been lucky we've been catching him. But here we go. We got Brain Cell Cowboy, seldom used flavors, #AFL from Echo Dub. Candied Mango from Cap at 3. I know you have that one, Birdie. Lemon Juicy Flavor Jungle at 1. Super Sweet Cap and a half. And Tequila SC from Noms at 1.5. Tequila. Created for today, seldom flavors. Imagine drinking this in real life. You'll enjoy it. You would be gone for days. Nam's new tequila paired with Capella's candied mango, delicious. And
Yeah,
finish with a
right.
bit of little juicy lemon. Pour me one of these, and I go rogue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would bring me undone. I can say categorically because tequila brings me undone without
Tequila,
trying.
tequila with an NES system and Cassie is entertaining.
No, it's,
First of all, it was
it's
a Switch. Second of all, it was the first time I ever drank tequila, and I drank a lot of it. And then you had me playing Mario, or not the Switch, the Wii.
I didn't say
We
it
don't have a
wasn't Switch.
Switch.
We don't have a Switch. How did you play a game in a system at our house we don't have?
I
Who's
don't know. It
happy with
was the Wii.
that
Tim and
looks
his
like
daughter
it'd be
ended
a
up
very
just
flavor.
watching me laughing because I kept jumping on their heads and killing them because they were holding me back.
We just gave up
That
and let
looks
it go.
like a that looks like a very flavorful recipe. That looks like it would work exceptionally well.
It's gonna be a nice tropical drink.
Yeah,
Drink,
yeah, it
drink.
would be. Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
He's got a funny look on his face. Is that the one you just mix?
No, I'm trying to dry off wicks and it's getting dry, so it's getting that funky,
Oh.
almost dry hit. Because I got 3 mixes to try tonight. Mine
Hey, Mr.
from
Jimmy, I was gonna say,
Tuesday.
I knew you were right next to there, Echo Dub, which is what I always forget the exact location because you told me a few times, but I can never remember.
Yeah, yeah.
But I know he actually he's our resident language aficionado when it comes to German. I can't speak it, so not many people can, but he can.
Yeah.
Rocky does the translator, I think, and tries to make my life times. But
Oh, he's admitted he does. He puts the translation in there for you too.
speaking of Rocky, here we got one from him. Copico 321, big AFL. Coffee candy BCF at 3, condensed milk Perulum at 2, and rich vanilla BCF at 1. That's the one he brought up on Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah. I saw this recipe, and funnily enough, I've got a bag full of Capico in the house because my wife enjoys them. So as a candy.
Yep, Copico e-liquid gourmet coffee flavored vape. It's designed to replicate specific profile of the iconic Indonesian Copico coffee candy. Coffee candy, a bold, sweetened, roasted coffee, providing authentic, slightly toasted aroma. Condensed milk, a creamy finish, and mimics the Bianca or cappuccino versions of the candy, adding a smooth, milky mouthfeel. Rich vanilla, subtle touch of aromatic vanilla undertones to round out the overall flavor, flavor profile. Yeah, I like that coffee candy. It's just that the wax note shows up with everything for me. I can accept it. I just prepared for it. Like wasn't prepared for it the first time I tried it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, like a lot of lemonades have that like waxy aftertaste. I'm getting a slight bit of that in that coffee candy. Oh, you made some of the candy with it? Now that's the other thing. You can make the real thing. Mine, you'll see. I actually got a recipe tacked to mine. So if anyone wants to make the real thing, you can. I actually did that tonight. Now that we're speaking of it, but here's the thing: you could also cheat, cut out some of the flavors, some of the stuff in the mix, make the basic whatever it is. And I'll let you know later, and add the flavorings, and you get a similar result. That cake that Cassie made, that pina colada cake,
Oh, that was so good.
so good. She made a coconut frosting, coconut cream frosting, and then
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
it was so like you could just like spoon that and eat it. Bad for you, but do it.
Yeah, so cream cheese frosting with toasted coconut cheesecake, perulum, and desiccated coconut from VTA. And then I put SSA pineapple and VTA sugarloaf pineapple in the cake. It was the best cake I ever made.
Sounds delish.
It's good. But there's a wax taste to it individually tasting it, and it's not as coffee forward as even for a candy for me as I'd like, but it's still within the realm of a coffee candy. 100%. It's there. That's where I go about 6. I believe that's what I gave it. We got this one too from Rocky Tooney. All right. Blood Red Moon, hashtag AFL. Black Cherry from Medicine Flower at 1. Dark chocolate Medicine Flower at 0.25. Sweet and Smoky Tobacco from Flavora at 0.8. Vanilla from Medicine Flower at 0.25. And Wild Raspberry from Medicine Flower at 0.2. Just adding a little bit of dirty to that. A little bit of dirty tobacco.
Yeah. That would, to me, like, I'm not a tobacco person, but that the other notes in that would be spectacular.
Mhm.
With the chocolate, the cherry, and the raspberry, and then that vanilla as well, just quietly.
Yep. Blood Red Moon makes a copious, thick, and creamy clouds. Makes copious, thick, and creamy clouds with a slow, gentle, relaxing cadence. But there's an impetuous for billow lovers to puff hard in the dark cherries and the scents of chocolate blended with rather good tobacco and vanilla aromas, making it ideal, flavorful all day vape. Yeah. It's just going to taste a little dirty. And if you, Bertie, I know you're not into tobaccos, but the dirty tobaccos, like a dirty dessert, they can be quite enjoyable, actually. Because you gotta remember, even depending how dirty you go. If you're going sweet and smoky, that one borderline on the dirty or dirtiest side. But then you got like neutral base. If you're going neutral base, that's beyond dirty. That's adding ashtray. Like you dump your ashtray. I like the dark.
So
cherry.
what the?
If you took no, that actually just. I mean, those are typically like nothing in there is like wild for tobacco. Like you could use dark chocolate with tobacco easy. You would use a cherry tobacco, obviously a vanilla tobacco. So like a lot of tobaccos have like chocolate notes in them.
Now the only one I don't have is the wild raspberry for medicine flower. But could you? I'm trying to think.
It's kind of unique. A real bright, like touch of floral raspberry. Like it's used the way he's got it. That point too, it adds a pop of flavor, and there's really nothing to really do it. You could put a regular raspberry in there, but it's not going to pop quite the same way.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. See, for me, I'd change out the vanilla and put in a dark vanilla from medicine flower and get that darker taste to it.
I think he was playing with the wild raspberry because it has a slight floral note, bringing those two bright notes to it. I don't know what the black cherry tastes like, the medicine flower, so I don't know that one. But I think he's trying to bring some of the bright florals into this dark chocolate and like contrasting flavor with a little bit of dirtiness. Hey, Epi. And because Birdie's here, we got to go over this one. Murica cheesecake. Murica. Black mass. That's Ryan, right?
Yes, that is Ryan.
Berry jam TPA at 2.5. Cheesecake on Graham SSA at 2, which is the darker compared to the Perulum, but I like it in certain mixes. So, cream cheese LA, cream cheese icing LA at 0.5. Cream fresh from FA at 0.75. Custard premium from FA at 2.5. Favorite. Huckleberry from Flavora, 1.5's in here. That's one of the new ones. Raspberry Melina, Minoware at 0.75. Ooh, you're gonna taste that raspberry. Sugar cookie cap at 2. It's a powerful raspberry. Super sweet Perulum at 0.75. Toasted coconut cheesecake Perulum at 2. I mean, someone has some of that. Yesby cheesecake in a warehouse at 3. Playing with a stronger cream base for the cheesecake. Berry blend is put around the berry jam. As the flavor seems to have a ton of flexibility. I imagine in a week or two, probably week or two steep is probably appropriate. But I'll report back with notes. Update mixed 160s. Holy sh! Off the knuckle, creamy, very berry forward, but balanced. Crust hanging in the back, full mouthfeel, optimistic. Yeah, with all this going on, the reason your crust is, you probably wouldn't taste much of the crust if you used the Pearl instead. The SSA does punch through a little bit, a little more punch in the darker
Mhm.
gram. But yeah, I was liking it so far. That's day one.
That raspberry cream is fire for winter flavor, dude.
It is. The raspberry cream is like their raspberry natural with a cream,
Yeah.
which is our second favorite raspberry.
Yeah.
Agreed upon. Weirdly, we don't agree on a lot of things, so that like that. So it's weird we do. Then we got this one here, another one from Ryan. Io grape custard. Io, up to work we go. Custard and
Yeah.
Aware, 1.5. Custard premium from FA at 2.5. Extra sweet, 0.5 from Cap. Grape VSO at 3. Purple grape. Ruby red grapefruit natural flavor west at 0.5. Vanilla bean ice cream TPA at 2. Vienna cream FA at 1. And white grape flavor west at 3. First attempt for at a juice for a friend.
Echo also dropped another recipe in the chat when you get to it.
I got it. I got it. We got one more and then I'll get
Good.
to it.
Good.
I got it. I've got it. We got a birdie here in the wings, so we gotta get through these so we can talk to birdies more.
Oh, good, man. You guys just do what you got to do, your normals, you know.
We got
I'm here to sit, listen, and learn.
got another one from Ryan called Mop Water. Not an appetizing name. Ryan just saying hashtag AFL. Blood orange flavor west at 2.5. Hey, maybe he went for like floor cleaner here. I don't know. Extra sweet from Cap at 0.5. Golden pineapple Cap at 4. Mango flavor west at 2. Marshmallow FA at 1. Pineapple and Aware at 1.5. Sweet tangerine from Cap at 2. Tart Blast from Laura at 0.25. Used correctly, I'm impressed. Vanilla whipped cream from Cap at 1.5. They tried using that as a flavor, not an enhancer before. Something tropical, sweet, dense for this stupidity hot California. California. Yeah, California. Winter we're having. I have Caps Mango, but I imagine it would work 10 times better than Flavor West I have listed. We'll see what happens. Yeah, but if you want true mop water, you gotta add a bunch more citrus to just taste like, floor cleaner.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Stephen also
Yeah, I'm
dropped
with
a
you.
recipe in the chat.
I saw it.
I'm with you,
Okay.
hippie. I love blood orange.
Blood orange is a good blood orange is good.
You know,
Actually,
pay attention to chat.
weirdly, I like blood orange, the flavoring, more than I actually like blood orange itself.
No,
Stephen
yeah,
dropped 2 in the chat.
Who? Oh, yep. I'll get the other one in a minute. We got another one from Echo Dub here. Well, it's still here. Raspberry Cheesecake Ultimate. It's got raspberry cream from Wonder Flavors. That's the version at 3. You got rhubarb, spicy and Aware at 0.75. Super Sweet Cap at 0.8. And Yes Sweet Cheesecake in Aware at 3.
Yes, it's good.
Well, I don't know why I'm showing I'm missing that. No, I haven't. Oh, that's one of the new ones, isn't it? I didn't enter the new one. Fine. And there's Steven's in there again because we're about to go over it. We got Irish cream rummy, sorry, creamy rummy, whatever. Climbed up. Butter rum raw VSO 1. That's about where you use it, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't really use that when I use the LA.
Yeah.
But I would imagine being the raw probably wanted to be
I'm
perfect.
thinking so too. I'm trying to remember because there was one of them. It was the extreme that you couldn't use high at all. That was really off. Cream and liquid barn at 2.5. Irish cream raw VSO at 1.5. Rum raw VSO at 0.7. Super sweet pearlum at 0.5, and vanilla raw VSO at 0.5. I feel like somebody's getting into his VSO stash.
Now that he finally can.
Now they finally can get into his VSO stash.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
Definitely.
I'm looking for the banana recipe, Steven. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I haven't seen a banana recipe.
I know.
The banana raw from him. Yeah. Yep. And again, he's got another one here. Pinana. Pinana. Punani. Pinana, I mean. A lot of rum. A lot of rum. Banana cream, Wonder Flavors at 2. We got banana raw VSO at 1.5. There we go. Butter rum raw VSO at 1. Coconut candy TPA at 1. Cream fresh from FA at 1. Golden pineapple cap at 2. Ripe coconut SSA at 1. Rum raw VSO 0.7. Soft banana mullenberry at 2.5. Sugarloaf pineapple VTA at 2. Super sweet pearlum at 0.5. And sweet coconut Favora at 1. That's a lot. That's a lot of layering there.
Yeah, that's a huge recipe.
Was adapted from something. Was adapted from his slightly easier version. Okay. And I think I'll double check and make sure nobody else has went in because it's got the blood red moon at the top. It's still blood red moon at the top.
Hippo did drop one in the chat though.
I see this. I see this. We'll get this one quick. Hippo's link's right there. I'm not gonna drop it again.
I mean,
Mango,
if you'd stop making Sharon mad, maybe you wouldn't have to live in the dungeon, Steven. Just saying.
Mango, hashtag AFL seldom never used by Hippo. Got Cactus Inaware at 0.75. Juicy Orange from Cap at 1. Mango from BCF at 2. Peach Sweet Type SSA at 1.5. Super Sweet Cap at 1. Sweet Mango from Cap at 3. And Ultimate Mango Flavored Jungle at 4. Tastes like mango, soft and juicy. Sure, I can play with these percentages to get balance better. But at the moment, I'm enjoying this as is. Give it 2-3 days of steep, a little dry until the flavors start to blend. I rarely use these flavors. And multiples are new and just testing. Speaking of
Great.
Birdie,
Yes,
so you never did tell me.
okay.
Never really did explain what you think of it. You just said like whether you like it or not. But what do you profile do you get out of it? Because I'm kind of
Yours, the Mango Sublime. What I found, yes, I enjoy it. Straight out. It's actually sitting in 2 devices as we speak. One Squonk Mod, one RTA. Running this at 99 watts, and that's about 90 from memory. I tried it at a higher power, blew out, tasted it, point blank tasted like cat's piss to me. You know, is what cat piss smells like. That's what it tasted like. It was just wrong. But I was using it too hot. Dropped it down. I get a very subtle. To me, the flavor's subtle. It's not an in-your-face flavor. It's definitely not a, like a comparing it to another brand. Say, what have I got there? So comparing it to whatever glass. That's a real in-your-face candied. That bottle's about 5 years old, so it tells you how much I vape it. What I find, it's very subtle, fresh, clean tasting mango. It's different to what we get in the mangoes we get in Australia, straight out. Due to, I'd say, to growing climate, because most of ours come from the north of Australia, which is a subtropical climate. I find it juicy. I find it fresh. I don't get any tartness out of it. So that's why I'm scared to draw analogies in because I'm not good at expressing flavors. I'm more of a person that goes, yes, I really like it. No, I really don't. So I haven't developed that palate where I can turn around and go, that's this, that's this, that's this.
Yeah, it had to be subtle in order to not taste like syrupy. I wanted to get rid of the syrup.
Yeah.
I wanted a non-syrupy mango. Just did not have
And that's got it in spades. That is not that mango syrup that you get on tin fruit, for example.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where you sit and you've got a tongue off your mouth, off the roof of your mouth, because it's that sickly sweet and hits you in the back of the jaw because it's that flavoring, you know. Like I said, to me, it's very subtle. It's not a flavor that you know punches you in the mouth. And I like a lot of flavors like that. I like those subtle notes, you know, where you can just sit back, enjoy it, and you don't, you know, you're not bombarded by too many flavors. And yeah, that's what I found with it. That's why I recommend it as I think it would be very suitable to 95% of vapors because of it would work through the majority of most people's power ranges, and they would get subtleties that most devices, you know, like vapors like me, wouldn't pick up because I just vape too powerful.
You like your powerful vapes. I told you that when you said you're getting it. Go, that's the one I'm worried about you getting because it's not made for that. It's not made for the powerful.
Well, yeah, and I picked that. That was something that I could pick straight away. You know, I put it on a mech in a dripper and went, no, this is, it's blowing it out. It's not being fair to it, Tim, you know, and that's what it comes down to. Can I do that with a custard? 100%.
You find that with a lot of fruit flavors, they're really not measure heat. Like straight fruits, like fruits and desserts, somewhat. It depends on what fruits they're layering it with. But
yeah. Like for example, just off the shelf, right? That's no longer made anymore. That's Frank and Atticus. That was an Australian e-liquid company. It's a boysenberry swirl. So there's creams in there. That works really, really well at high power. And like when I'm saying high power, I'm talking 300, 400, 500 watts. I'm not talking 120 because to me, that's a normal person's vape. You know what I mean? Up to that sort of range. Even someone like Sherlock Holmes, he vapes at 120 watts, you know, and that's not common so much now. So I am trying to educate myself. Like, for example, got this little thing on the go, and I prefer voltage mode, which is what I'm running this in, 3.7 volts at, 0.25. So that's a fairly mild vape, but it's in a very condensed chamber, so I get a fair amount of flavor, and I still get heat without too much power, and I can run, I can run different liquids. I've got my own mango in this, but it's a mango cream. It's not a mango like yours. So yeah, you've got to be realistic.
I've seen your recipe. You got that little bit of syrupiness, but that goes cutting it out a little bit with you're cutting it down with the cream. That's what's making it nice and smooth. The cream smooths it out.
Yeah, it does. It balances it back out of that syrupness. You know, I'm getting it now. I don't use a lot of sweeteners. Never have done. It's not my thing. So that still has a little sharpness to it, I suppose would be the right term. In that recipe, it has a little bit of sharpness where yours doesn't. Yours has no sharp. Yours is smooth all the way through.
Yeah, unless you vape it really high and that tastes like it's sharp, but that's really, like you said, blowing out.
That's on me. that's the way I vape. So, like I said, I brought it back down, brought it back into where it should be.
Well, we had that when the green room tested it too. After they got it, I was like, they're all vape on Mex and they all vape hot builds. That this is
Yeah.
probably not going to go as well as they think. I tried saying that, but they still want to try it. It's like it's not got taste right on it.
No, and that's what it's got to come down to. You've got to place it where it is. You look at a liquid like I said, Frank and Atticus, Licious, another, and they were both DIYers that moved up into commercial, but they were hot vapors. So their liquids were centered around what they vaped at, whereas someone like
the majority of mine will handle the heat. The Mango Sublime is a very specific one because it was actually like a white whale for me. Try and create a mango that wasn't the typical mango.
Yeah, and you've knocked it out of the park as far as that's concerned, right? But like you said, it is predominantly a straight fruit. So a straight fruit doesn't taste right over X power. That's all there is to it. It just doesn't work. Pure and simple.
And everybody might be wondering why I did this, but partially because I knew you were going to talk about the wattage and power, and that's actually so important to mixing. If you're finding you're not getting the flavor, especially out of someone else's mix, check and see if you can figure out if they have them in their notes or not have it in notes. Ask them directly if you can. Figure out what power wattage they actually are shooting for, because that can make all the difference in how that tastes. It might not be the mix that's wrong. It might be the device you're using it on.
Absolutely. And and look at your what I've noticed is you look at your flavoring percentages as opposed to your ratios, whether they're mixed at 50-50, 60-40, 70-30, rah, and look at how high that flavoring concentrate level is. That's going to also dictate where it's going to be in your power range, I find anyway.
Well, usually when you get more flavor concentrates, usually in most cases it's going to be a dessert flavor, because that's when you start really doing the heavy layering. Fruits are usually, if they're done well, they're subtle layers. If it's a straight fruit mix, the subtle layers tend to, like you said, be blown. But I do have one. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Waftum's is another classic example. He's a high power vapor, and you look at his recipes, a lot of them are designed around that, and they are low concentration recipes. When I say low concentration, they don't have a lot of concentrate in them because you're using the power to bring out the flavor, not the level of concentrate to bring out the flavor. If I'm making myself
clear. No, that makes a lot of sense, because Birdie knows, well, Timmy Cassie also knows as well. Like I primarily only use like mechanical, straight fucking battery power for everything. So anything that I ever make up, right? Because at the end of the day, any of the mixes that we do is always for ourselves, right? If someone else enjoys 100%. It, then fantastic, right? But anything that I ever mix up is I always keep the mechanical in mind, right? And so I mix for it to be used on a mechanical.
Yeah.
So
that works for me, Duchess.
Yeah, that makes total sense to me of what you said.
You're like rocking Neil's world, though. He's like flabbergasted because you have like two regulated mods going and they're not mech.
I know, that's weird.
He's like, it's got to be a newsflash, man.
I was just putting on there while you guys were talking, but just to be clear, it doesn't mean run your 0.08 builds at 60, 80 watts. That's not the same thing. You got to vape per build. You want to have a build that works well at 60, 80 watts or less.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yes, you can dial back a regulated mod, but you're not getting the best one out of your coils because they're not operating properly. And that's why I also run in voltage mode where I can. My devices, I'd like to run in voltage mode, because to vaporize e-liquid correctly, to get a battery working correctly, you've got to be between what a battery would work at, which is 3.7 to 4.2 volts.
Yeah.
So if you run a regulated mod in voltage mode, you can then regulate that power, which then vaporizes your e-liquid the way it's supposed to be, and so you then build for your power.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's why, at least for me, right? I can't speak for anyone else. Like in the Bonza, right? I'm running some NI90s, right? My own NI90s on a Mac, right? Because I know that they're supposed to be built for a Mac, right?
Yep.
People want that power and that quick ramp up. Whereas, like, if anytime I use like an RTA, right, like the Nightmare, I'll put like my 28s in there, right, because it's at that like 0.14 ish range. So it's better for that flavor in the RTA versus just like, oh, give me a shit ton of fucking clouds.
Yeah, yeah, couldn't agree more, Duchess. You know, like I said, that's a Gata at 0.25 single coil at 3.7 volts. That's got a 0. None of your fucking business in a recoil, right? Running off battery power. So and that's like stupid. That's running at 300 plus, you know, in series. So, but I also then point out what liquids I'm going to use in it too. So I'm not going to go putting a fruit in that and blowing it to shit. I've got a peanut butter, a thick liquid, you know, that suits that type of device. I've got the toffee custard in the recoil, you know, so you've got to be mindful of this sort of stuff. But one, when you're mixing, because you're going to mix your own recipe, and what are you going to put it in? You know, what are you going to run it on? Are you going to use it in a pod? Are you going to use it in a Boro? Are you going to use it, you know? So you've got to bear that in mind, you know, and what coils you're using and, what flavor profiles you like.
Stock coils. The people who use stock tank coils. Like that, the Mango works well in stock tank coils, by the way. Most of them.
It would work exceptionally well. It would work exceptionally well in a Boro tank.
You mean stock coils as in like Seldom, right?
Yeah, Seldom.
Yeah, Seldom. Okay. I call them stock coils as well because that's what it is. It's stock. Yeah.
I forgot that they existed because there's no other vaping but using, you know, actual coils and a Mac.
Right. So. I'm gonna go over this one quick, here too for you, Birdie, because I think I'll put it in chat.
Sorry.
I think this is gonna be one that you would like on a little more heat.
All right,
so what we got here is apple custard cake. Seldom ever used. Angel cake from Wonder Flavors at 2. I don't use that very often. Custard cake from Cap. Used to use it a lot. Haven't used it a lot in a long time. At 1.5. Fuji red apple from VTA at 2.5. A very slept on flavor. Excellent flavor. Lemon custard SC from Wonder Flavors to round out add a little custardness to it and a little brighten it up with a lemon. And a super sweet pearl lemon and a half. And it's just what it is. And then you get down here, and I actually made a recipe, and that's not a recipe that was offline. I made a recipe for this, so you can do it. There you go.
Wow, yeah. Now that to me, that would be a recipe, right? That would work exceptionally well for me. You've got the custards.
The only thing that's not in the real recipe. It's in the real recipe. It's not here. Is the cinnamon, because I didn't want the cinnamon in the first rendition.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. But that would be a recipe that would work exceptionally well for me because you've got custards in there, you've got cake in there, you've got multiple fruits or a couple of fruits. That to me would just work all ends up, and I could run that. I think after steeping out, I think I could run that at I could run it where I vape, definitely. The only thing I'd probably change for me, the only thing I would change is the super sweet. That would be I would drop that down. But that's me.
Even more than half, down to half. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I would. If it was me, I would probably run that somewhere about 0.2.
Yeah, it's my
Just,
fault. I make such sweet juices, and he's been vaping mine so much he's been craving sweeter stuff lately.
That's only at 0.5.
yeah.
I didn't turn it up.
Yeah, I know. I use
But
0.1,
yeah,
like
no,
1% in
0.5 is
everything.
usually my baseline, unless it's something I specifically want to drop sweetener in because the sweetener will take away. There are mixes where it actually, the sweetener takes away from what you're shooting for. There are some. They're very rare, but it does happen.
yeah, yeah. Especially if you're going for more of a tart, like tart as in taste, not as in
You have to
bland
have
or
sweetener.
cake.
You have to have sweetener. Tart to come forward. You want sweetener. You want to push that sweetener. That'll bring your tart out.
See, there you go. I've just learned something.
Yeah, without it, your tart doesn't come forward. That's what brings your tart
Right.
out. If you don't, you have to sweeten it
Okay.
pretty good to get tarts out.
Yeah, I got one that pretty might also vibe with. Maybe not entirely, but partially, right? So hold please. I don't necessarily know what I'm going for here. Also, I think my computer just fucking froze up on me. Oh no, never mind. My mouth is just being stupid.
Vanilla custard.
Yeah, so obviously super sweet. I don't like diabetes in a bottle. I'm sorry, FDH. And then sorry, Kaz knows. I just like giving him shit. Toasted coconut cheesecake. I actually just got this in at 3%, 1.25 real flavors condensed milk, pineapple, which I actually just got in as well. At 1.5, the vanilla custard TPA 2 at 2.5, desiccated coconut from VT at 1, and then sugarloaf pineapple, which I also just got in at 2%. I was kind of going for like a coconut pineapple, like
Pina colada.
cut like a pudding pina colada cake type deal. So custard-ish thing, right? So I mean, even for something like that, right? Like because I vape primarily like desserts.
Yeah, yeah.
It's why I build for Mac, right? Like
Those two
when I
pineapples
do
and those two
recipes,
coconuts work really, really well,
dude,
like
they're
together,
so
like
good.
all four of them.
Yeah, that's what Tim was telling me last week. I have another one that I'm also gonna be working on, but I'm waiting on Bullshitty to actually give me my flavors because you know they take like a whole week to actually even ship anything out. So.
For you,
Did you
maybe.
mix one for the show?
Yeah, I've got a couple.
And we got a couple others that aren't theme related. We'll go over after.
Mhm. Sure. Let me pull those up. So this first one here is actually a recipe by Mr. Beaver. He did a ras coconut cheesecake. He used that blackberry raspberry acai natural wonder flavor at 0.75, cheesecake graham perulum at 0.75, premium raspberry SSA at 2.26, super sweet perulum at a half, and toasted coconut cheesecake perulum at 2. I mixed this and I tried it, and I did change a little bit here. Let me go over that. So I bumped up that cheesecake graham perulum up to 2 just because it wasn't getting a full cheesecake flavor like I told him I was going to try it. And I added a little bit more super sweet because I like my recipe sweet, and I added a picture for him. I'm vaping that right now, and it is freaking fantastic. It was really good before I added the extra cheesecake too, but I wanted to
Yeah, that sounds
test it and
delicious.
see. Yeah, it's really, really good. And then the one I actually made for tonight, I went completely out of my comfort zone. I did a floral berry lemon tea. So I did the blackberry
Yeah.
raspberry acai natural wonder flavor 2, This was actually inspired by Dalton's recipe because I've never played with this flavor before other than the single flavor test. Then I added the blueberry from Flavor West at 3. Hibiscus lychee lavender natural wonder flavor at 2.
Oh
I've also
yeah,
never used
yum.
that one.
It's
The
delicious.
natural, it really is. The natural iced
Yeah,
tea
yeah.
lemon from Wonder Flavor. I've never used that one. I put that in at 3.5. Premium raspberry SSA at 1, super sweet perlum at 1, and then zesty lemon cap at 1, just to bump that lemon up a little
Yeah.
bit.
I have
Yeah,
a question for you, Cassie. Because I actually just ordered the natural lemon tea from Wonder Flavors. How is it? Because Bull City only had 10 mils left, so I only got like a 10 mil bottle, but
That's
nonetheless.
because I
Let me
have
stop
it all.
sharing.
I got 16
yeah.
mil bottles.
that
I got 16
yeah
mil
that
bottles of it.
yeah that makes sense.
So-
Yeah, they only had 10 mils left.
When we single flavor tested it, I loved it. I haven't actually
Mhm.
tried the mix. I've got it like dripped on an RDA. I'm about to try it,
Yeah.
but it's a really good flavor.
That lychee's
Okay.
not
I
that
don't-
super floral, gross, soapy lychee like a lot of flavors are. It's a really
that's
good
good.
lychee.
You know what
Oh
could
my
have
God.
also been really good in there. Like if you ever decided you wanted to like make another rendition of it, is the fucking blue palm acai from Real Flavors.
We don't have
It,
it.
and it would clash with this.
Yeah.
No, I get that, but I'm saying like
This,
if you wanted to make like alterations to it, like a different like variation sort of feel. Might
And
be
this
cool.
acai is a really bassy acai, so it's actually kind of, even though she called it floral, it's a very bassy side of floral, so it's just barely
Oh,
touching
yeah, I don't think I haven't used it in a while, but I don't think the acai that was in the Real Flavors.
All
was
of those
very,
lychee flavors, Wonder
floral.
flavors, kick ass. I
That's because
love,
we weed out the bad ones before they get released when we're doing the beta testing.
yeah, all those lychees are kick ass. I like
Um,
them because they're sweet, they're not pungent. You know what I'm saying? And they blend real easy. And they hold. They
How
hold.
do you like my teaching of the kid? Awesome, isn't it, Birdie? Awesome.
so this is the first time I've actually vaped it. It's really good. The floral is there, but it's not overpowering. I'm getting the tea. I'm getting the bite from the lemon. It's a really good mix. Getting plenty of the berry.
Excellent.
Oh,
Yeah, that's freaking fantastic. And I saw Dalton say he was going to go update his recipe. I would try it as is first, Dalton, because you might like it without the extra cheesecake because it was really good, but you're getting more of a cheesecake with the with it bumped up.
And there was one there that Hippo put in the Boston Cream V3
Yep, I got
in
it pulled
chat.
up.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I'm also working on one as well. That's why I got the Devonshire cream from Wonder Flavors, because I'm also
Yeah,
working on a cannoli as well.
that's the #1 Devon cream in my book so far.
Yeah, it's pretty much even with the Cupcake World one, which is the Nam Streets. They're pretty close to each other. It really kind of depends on where you're at for the mix.
I
They
just
both
don't
have
have
some flavors, but it's 100% not like it's way above VTA. Way above VTA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Way
Well,
above it.
VTA has like a chocolate note. Devon
Yeah,
cream,
exactly.
Devon cream shouldn't have a chocolate note.
Exactly.
Also, Bull City carries the Wonder flavors, so that edges out the Cupcake World for me.
Yep.
Accessibility is key these days. So
Hell yeah.
yeah,
And with as close as they are, they can be put in 1-to-1. And I mean, if you have them both, it's going to be just a question. If you really want to push it, you're not going to get a ton of different flavors in it. In the mix.
I mean, I've got a small bottle of the Cupcake World I picked up to try.
Hungry wants to know what chocolate has that note.
It's the VTA Devon cream.
VTA Devon Cream.
Yeah,
It-
I was actually about to type it in the chat.
It works. if you're trying to lean chocolate, it's a great one to use. I've used it plenty in mixes.
I don't feel like it's got the like creamy mouthfeel quite as good as the Wonder Flavors or the Cupcake World one. It doesn't quite do the full creamy mouthfeel. It's not a bad flavor, but I mean, yes, I agree with you. These are the better Evan creams.
Oh, please, Hippo. We know what kind of chocolate fella you are. You like
Oh,
instantly
man.
jump on all the chocolates before you find out which ones are the good ones when we're doing the chocolate series.
Here's
That's because he doesn't
Fall
listen
out,
to you
sir.
guys, bro. He just buys all the fucking chocolate.
here's
He's like,
the
I don't
raw
trust these
butter
guys. I'll just do it myself.
Boston Cream V3 here from Hippo. It's Bavarian Cream Flavor West at 3. Butter Raw VSO at 1. Chocolate Frosting Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Devonshire Cream Wonder Flavors
Yep.
at 2. Double Chocolate V2 from Cap at 3. Crispy Donut FA at 1.5. Glazed Donut from Cap at 3.5. Super Sweet Perlim at 1. And Vanilla Pudding Favora at 2.
Interesting.
My biggest worry would be the butter raw at 1 might give you a little actual like butter flavor creeping through a little heavy for the Boston cream. It'll get a good mouthfeel, but it might creep a little too much
Yeah,
butter.
I have to use butter raw really low.
I do too, because it'll give you because it's true butter flavor, like full, rich,
Yeah.
creamy butter.
Like if I want in your face butter, I'll push it up to 1%, but other than that, that's the highest I'll go.
Find my Boston cream.
So if you find you're getting
Be
a
right
little
back.
bit too much butteriness, definitely dial that one back, or maybe change it out to like cookie butter or something like that. You know, something that's a little more creamy and a little more fits into. You know what I'm talking about, Steve. It'll fit into this profile. I think better than the butter raw.
I almost used cookie butter tonight. You'll see why. I actually did a mix. Go me.
Oh, you did one for what?
Mm-hmm.
My man always be running out of ideas and shit because he always be mixing so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at him giving you shit. Look at him give him shit back. Steve, go for it.
It's true.
Oh damn it! That's not giving him shit. That's,
I mean, I went through a little
That's
creative
right.
slump. But I also was so busy for the last couple months that creating wasn't a priority.
Different.
Yeah.
Blended well.
Mine's kind of similar to Hippo's.
And Hippie,
actually.
the other two I got pulled up for recipes wise are yours, and you're here now. So
Oh yeah, one of them I just made after listening to y'all talk. I think it was Birdie who was talking earlier about the mangoes, and
Yeah.
and Tim's recipe. I don't know Tim's recipe. You know, anyway, it doesn't matter about all that though. See, everybody's tastes are different for one thing. You know.
Yep.
And it does depend on what coil you're vaping it on, what wattage, you know. Your generic recipes that are in your shops, okay, they got a lot of sweetener in them, and it carries flavors different. It truly does.
it levels them out. It levels them out, kind of. It makes them so not really up, not really down. It kind of levels them.
Right. So, you know, I had this one once I started, you know, anyway, hold on. Let me see if I can move this out. It's been a while. Give me a sec. Hold on. Share screen. Okay. Mangarine. This is just so simple. It is a simple ass recipe. Aberdeen apricot wonder flavors 1%. Mango Flavor Express at 3. That's why I was asking about the Flavor Express mango last week. Mango Tang, which is the new flavor of mango, that one kicks ass. I am really, really liking this mango. 1.5%. Nectarine TPA 1%. and super sweet at half, man. That's it. 7% flavoring, and this one freaking rocks for real. In all temperatures, I'm finding.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really, really good. It's pungent. It's not cat pissy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really, really good. And then you were talking about add some cream or something to it to tame stuff down. And this is the one that I came up with on the fly. I have not mixed it up yet. But I'm going to mix it up here in just a sec. Okay. Mango ring cream. All I did was just add some vanilla ice cream from SSA at 2%. And vanilla whipped cream Capella at 2%. And I might drop that down to 1%. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that right now. Edit. I'm going to drop this down. I'm going to put this at 1%. Boom. Save recipe. Boom. Okay. There you go. And now it's 10% flavoring, which is, I love 10% flavorings. It's just me. But yeah, I'm going to mix this one up right now, and then I'll let y'all know. Okay?
Sounds awesome.
It's similar vibe to what I was saying. Those mangoes there are more syrupy than the ones I have. And the more syrupy ones can handle more heat. The more sort of syrupy, like juice syrupy they are, the more heat they can handle. It's the more fresh ones that tend to be more delicate, and florals do the same thing. Some florals though will shine with heat, so that's a whole nother ballpark.
Yeah, that is, like you look at the lemon lime or blooming lemon lime that I do, and that's got floral notes in it, but you can vape that at fairly reasonable power, and that it doesn't go, to me, it doesn't go cat piss. It stays like an elderflower or a hibiscus would, but yeah, a lot of people don't like those really high floral notes, where I do.
It also is regional too. It all depends on what country or where you live. Because like Birdie, for instance, y'all were talking about biscuits a minute ago, or a scone or something or other. How it's different where you're from, Birdie, than it is here in America, and it's totally different in Britain and whatever country you live in. So,
it is. Completely. They're completely different. Like I was saying, with the mango flavor that Tim's created is different to the mangoes that we eat here, because it's a different climate.
Tim's mango isn't even a mango.
What
was that, Steve?
I said, but Tim's mango isn't really even a mango.
Explain.
Tim?
What?
Your mango isn't even a mango. Mango's sublime?
But it is a mango. It's a natural mango, not a sweet candied mango.
Right. Never mind, I digress.
Okay.
It's right here.
You're just stirring shit.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I didn't mean to.
Although that's
Hey, they're the best insults.
He's talking about the alchemy that had to be made.
Steven,
Right.
what's up with you mixing some alcohol recipes now? What?
Yeah, I got to dabble a little bit.
Okay. Hey, you shocked me there. I had to say something. I was like, oh my God. Okay, cool.
I saw it.
So wait a minute, Steve. No offense to point you out. I thought you weren't getting any alcohol flavorings, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
wasn't using them.
I got off the probation, so I'm free and clear now.
There you go. That's what I was waiting to hear. Hell yeah! You go, brother. Hell yeah!
No, you can't see it. There you go. There's that.
There you go.
Everybody else go.
Yep.
I got one.
Yeah, I'll share my Boston cream later. You can go.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were.
No. It's fine. You're good. I'll share it later.
But on the same note, I only came in here because Duchess took my dungeon, so I've been thrown into the Iron Maiden.
Hey, do you smoke your can sideways too?
Yes, sir.
Are you for real? I turn my tab sideways.
Yeah, I turn
Yeah, I
it
do that.
sideways and I dent the can.
Me too.
Just like you do.
Oh my God. Dude, I thought I was the only one. It keeps it from sliding out of your hand.
Exactly. Yes, sir. Learned that a long time ago when I was like 16.
All right. Is it gonna move for me?
Wow. That
Yeah,
blows.
There we
that's
go.
weird, huh?
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
This is a red velvet cake mix cookie.
Oh shit.
I like red
There's
velvet.
so there's hacks
Oh my
that
God. Lava
to where
cake.
yeah, one sec. There's hacks to where like you can make cookies easier, like using cake mixes. And this is kind of like one of those ideas turned into a. There's lots of recipes for this. You
Yeah,
just
but I like
Google
this
it.
one.
That looks good.
Yeah, cream cheese icing, Loran's at 1.5. Lava cake from Liquid Barn at 2.5. That's the OG lava cake. This is from
Yeah,
a
before
year
they finish
ago.
the recipe.
There's been some discussion that lava cake has possibly changed. This bottle is old. It's the OG.
Yeah.
Wait. That
It had to be
actually
Liquid
is
Barn.
red velvet at 1%. There we go. At 1%. I literally
There it is.
have boxes of stuff that Dan sent me. And so I find things that I haven't used all the time. Like when I came across that, I wanted to use it. Sugar cookie from Cap at 3%, super sweet Pearl at 0.75, ultimate yellow cake flavor jungle at 1%, and vanilla custard cheesecake 1-on-1 at 1.5. I've never used the red velvet or the ultimate yellow cake. They sent me like a sample bottle of this, and I still haven't touched it. I didn't want to use it a lot of it though. I just wanted to use a little bit of it to see how it plays in a mix and to help kind of build out that the actual cake base a little bit more. Another thing you'll see that when I refreshed it, it went to 1%. I didn't want to overdo it with the red velvet. It seems a little strong. Yeah, and lava cake, man. I can't remember the last time I reached for a lava cake. But I don't know, it seemed like the right seldom used thing
I'm
to grab
really
for
interested
this.
to know if that lava cake that you have, the older version, is different than the newer one.
Yeah,
It is.
It is.
I had
I've
both. I
never
made both.
Tim
tried.
Tim just put it in chat.
It's
I
not
mean,
quite
I've
as
never.
creamy as the
I haven't had
new is.
to purchase it, so this is the same bottle of lava cake I've had all this time.
You've had me at Liquid Barn.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
obviously, cream cheese icing. You gotta go cream cheese icing. My only thing is that I'm not sure if the vanilla custard cheesecake and the cream cheese icing are going to be a little bit redundant, but I wanted to add something a little bit more to soften it up, and you get that little bit of vanilla
Yeah, the
custard note.
custard.
Yeah, and I wanted like a softer type of cookie. I almost added like a cookie butter to this, but I said I'm gonna go.
It was a good move to bump the red velvet down because that red velvet is fucking
Yeah,
potent,
yeah.
dude. You need
I
red
haven't
velvet. I don't care who you use. Yeah.
I haven't mixed this yet. There's a possibility if I don't get to it tonight that I'm really trying to do more mixing on Mondays on wicking it and kicking it, and uh we might mix this then. I don't know. I'll try to pull the flavors tonight and get the notes updated, but yeah, nothing special like in the notes, just saying what I
Well, it
used.
looks very interesting, dude.
Yeah, and I mean this is kind of what the cookies look like. A lot of the recipes call for white chocolate chips, But I've used so much
yeah.
white chocolate lately that I don't. You
Yeah,
know,
white chocolate's a bit of a go-to for me.
everything can't have white chocolate. Well, I technically can, but
Everything is
yeah, you're
white
falling
chocolate.
into the. Do you remember it used to be the
yeah,
vanilla pudding, Flavora
yeah,
vanilla pudding. It was
yeah.
what's her name?
But yeah,
Everything and everything.
I mean, I'm actually pretty confident that's going to turn out
Wait,
pretty
what are you talking about? I
tasty.
still use it and everything.
I think he's talking about
good.
Michelle Hughes.
Michelle Hughes, yeah.
I do regret a little bit not picking up the Wonder Flavors Red Velvet when Bull City still had it. I had meant to, but then I found the Flavora, and it's like
I
at
haven't
least I
figured
have
out how to use the
something.
Wonder Flavors one yet. I have it, but I
See, the
haven't.
Flavora is better off the shake, but after it steeps, I almost think that the Wonder Flavors kind of holds true better.
Yeah,
From
Yeah.
shake to steep holds true better. They both
Yeah.
are in single flavor testing. They both could use some help. I mean, you can bring it in with other flavorings, but they both can use some help single flavor.
yeah,
Hey, Sin. Hey,
in
Neil.
different ways.
yeah.
Sorry.
So I wanted to grab the lava cake.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's just
peoples, I've got a
little
jet.
dry- it's just a little drier. Hey, Birdie.
I'm sorry, people, but I have to run. I go and spend some time with my wife. But yes, Tim, that parcel that you sent me,
Thanks,
there better
Hippo.
be at least one of them in there.
Tell the missus we said hi.
Yep.
Will do, people. But thank you for having me on. I really appreciate you. Love to everyone. Take care. All the best. Thanks again.
Is it Rocky?
Fridays. Birdie's live on Fridays on his channel on YouTube, so check him out. Yeah.
Can you share his link?
I froze.
If I had his link, I can't exactly look it up while I'm on here. Start trying to play stuff.
Oh, Birdman.
Birdman.
Yeah,
you can actually you can just right click his
type
name.
in his name.
Birdman 69.
Should be able to click his name.
Birdman dash 69.
Not letting me.
Channel activity. Yeah, click on his name, but just click his name. It says channel activity. It says go to channel, second button down if you click on his name. Well, he's right there.
Okay, can I share his link?
Yeah. Well, actually, I got it, but you can.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
I think we all just did.
Yeah.
Bernie's getting lots of representation today. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. It's good to spread some other people's vape channels too, to spread the word about vaping and mixing and everything.
Well, who else goes over Mex like he does? I mean, Sortillo kind of. That's about it.
Exactly, so hell yeah.
Nobody really goes so heavily into Mex as much as they do.
Hell yeah. Love it.
I also have this to go over.
Hi, Sam.
We got the January 2026 mix along, the cake assignment. This is not a full-on mix assignment. It's a base assignment. You're trying to create a stone for future cake mixes. Be aware this doesn't say it in here, but you might have to adjust as you mix it into something, because sometimes, when you do a bakery, you have to adjust for what you have for fillings and toppings and stuff like that. But not a full dessert.
Don't forget, Birdie's also on Instagram and a whole bunch of other channels.
Mm-hmm. Not a frosty bakery overload. This is just a solid, reliable base cake base mix made for backbone for future creations. Something you can add later on. Add your frosting, glaze, or whipped cream to. No fruits or fillings in it. You can add it later. Toppings of any kind. Just your base layer cake. What counts as a cake is all these right here, but it can also, like Rocky was talking about, making one cake mix without a cake base without cake, which you can do. It can be a little more difficult, but you can do it. Birthday cakes, and because later on you can make birthday cakes out of fruit cakes, coffee cakes, ice cream cakes, and holiday cakes from this base. That's the purpose. It's just creating a stone. Talk about stones. We don't talk about stones quite enough anymore, but stones are basically something like Cassie has a stone, which we all know very well, and then adds to her stone to create her different flavors. Your line.
Yeah, I don't have a stone.
Yeah.
I got a kidney stone.
I've had some of them. They're not fun. No, do not
No,
recommend. Do
so
not
the
pass
kitties
go. Do not
don't
recommend.
work, huh?
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't go over this far enough. Yeah. As we go down here, yes, this one here is being tested. They're going to pick the top recipes, what they think is best. You got hashtag your recipe with ERR26. Still make a comment, I believe, in here, in here about, and leave a copy of it, your recipe link in here on this thread. And while you're at that too, there'll be two winners that they'll test some flavors at the end, and there'll be two winners. Grand prize winner will be $50 plus the bragging rights. Two finalists will be chosen at the end of the month. Staff will be finalist recipes, grand prize winner. There you go. So there will be an actual winner. This is an actual contest this time. This isn't just a randomizer. So be aware of that. Listen here, you don't just throw in any old random mix and think you're going to win. You got to really put some thought into it.
See, I'm not good with cakes, damn it. That's the only bad thing. I suck at cakes. I really do. Now, cookies is a different subject. But cakes, man, I just can't do them. I got plenty of cake flavorings. I got every single kind of cake flavoring you can think of. All
Finalist one winner.
Just, I am not good with cakes. I never have been. Over the last 10 years, I've never been good with cakes.
I'm gonna dip for a minute. I gotta cook some food and try to eat,
All right.
and maybe I'll be back in the after show. Who knows?
Hey, you be
all right,
nice and say
Steven,
hi to
catch you.
Sharon for us. She was really nice to you in chat earlier,
Yeah.
so be extra nice to her.
I will
Yeah,
not be
catch-
nice. You do not tell me what to do. Just kidding.
Yeah,
She
Hey,
was nice to
when
you.
you-
Back in Sharon.
yeah. When you come back later, I want to see the new gnomes.
I showed them to you already.
No, you didn't. No, the
Yes,
ones
I
you got
did.
today. The light up
Yeah,
ones.
I did show them to you. You were in the. Never mind.
No,
All right.
you didn't.
Bye.
right, bye.
All right.
Anyway, since everyone else is also doing a Boston cream,
I might have to dabble with the cakes again. I hadn't messed with them in a long freaking time. I'm going to have to dabble in this one. Watch out.
I made many cake mixes.
so Kiss My Boston Cream. Mine's pretty similar actually to the one that Hippo did, which is surprising because I obviously didn't know that he was making one. So, but super sweet at 0.75, right? Put however much you want in there. Bavarian cream at 2%, vanilla custard 2 from TPA at 1%, chocolate frosting at 1.25. Deep fried pastry dough from Wonder Flavors at 0.75.
Good one.
Devonshire cream at 2%. This is obviously the one I just got in, so I have been waiting for this to change up the cream filling on the inside. That was basically the only thing that was missing because I got everything else. And then glazed donut from Wonder Flavors at 2.25. I put this as a 21-day steep, and that's only because this deep fried pastry dough needs quite a bit of time for it to like fully bloom and to get the actual like notes out of it. So
Your vanilla custard too.
yeah, well that one too, but just
Well,
because of that oily
that
note
much
in the
of a
deep
steep.
fried pastry dough, right? Like it takes some time for it to actually like fully come through. So I put it at a 3-week steep for it.
That looks freaking awesome. Can you share that recipe in
No.
the vanilla custard too really doesn't need a steep. It's good right off the get-go, right off the shake, in my opinion.
Depends on what you're mixing it with, Hippie. If you're mixing it with something like that deep fried pastry dough, the two of them take a while to melt.
Now that deep fried pastry dough, yeah, it definitely needs the steep.
Yeah, but the vanilla custard's especially resilient to things like that have that oily note.
Yeah, in my opinion, it doesn't. But that's okay. Go ahead. tastes are different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's tastes are different.
Oh, it tastes good off the shake, but I mean, it does change.
Oh yeah. You give it 3, 5, 7 days. Yeah, it will change. But in my opinion, vanilla custard too doesn't need a shake. I mean, steep. So that's why they came out with vanilla custard too. Is to take away.
It's less, but you still need a good week, 10
Exactly.
days.
Yeah.
Custard premiums then from FA.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's my custard.
Yeah. Matter of
Big
fact,
custard
I'm
premium,
sitting right here, daggone it. I'm fixing to use it. I'm fixing to use it in a recipe here in a minute. In a little bit, yeah.
Hi,
More like this.
Cass.
Why isn't this work?
We don't know what you're doing, so we don't have any ideas, Steve. Sorry.
Just trying to fucking type something.
Rocky's dropped a couple in the chat here. He dropped the chicken and biscuit one, and he just dropped another one. And I just tried this now that it's steep. So while you're looking for those, I'm just going to share this real quick. Well, fuck you too.
Oh, anywhere custard, yeah, that's my favorite. Yes. Sandy.
I made this blueberry lemon ice cream cake Tuesday. So I did blueberry flavor west at 3, blueberry medicine flour at 1/2, yellow cake flavor west at 1.5, cream cheese icing LAO 1.5, Devonshire cream wonder flavor at 2, fluffy white cake wonder flavor at 2, French vanilla thick wonder flavor at 1, lemon sorbet wonder flavor at 2.5, super sweet pearl at 1, vanilla bean ice cream flavor west at 3, and zesty lemon cap at 1. Here's the picture. It is so good. The cake and the ice cream, like, I'm getting the different layers. It's separated perfectly the way I expected it was going to. And it's banging.
Oh, so it's the chicken and biscuits, the same one.
Oh, okay.
I clicked on it. I searched for it up above, got it, and it said that I said I missed this one, Jerry. Biscuit flavor jungle at 2, buttercream from Cap at 0.5, buttermilk SC from Wonder Flavors at 1, deep fried pastry dough Wonder Flavors at 0.5, fried chicken 1-on-1 at 1. That's in everybody's stash, right? Yeah. Golden syrup VTA at 0.5.
Where's the rest? Oh, there it is. My bad.
Juicy lemon from Cap at 0.25, milk and honey flavor at 0.5. Sriracha 1-on-1 at 0.2. Everybody has that too, I'm sure. Whipped cream 1-on-1 at 0.5. Dairy and a biscuit. I remember this when you came. No, I'm not talking to you. So I said some other name, not Jerry. Signature double dredge buttermilk fried chicken. Spicy, tangy, honey and lemon, buttercream, syrup on a biscuit, fate. Yeah, that's what everybody's chasing. Everybody wants a Jerry. That's what I want my liquid. I want fried chicken liquid, don't you, people?
No.
Friends don't let friends vape savories.
Everybody wants that, right?
No. No.
Yeah, it's just
Zoom hates me.
Fried chicken. Rocky, do you still have the fried chicken? He got rid of a bunch of his flavors. I wonder if that's one of the ones he held on to or he got rid of. Can we get A1 at 3 milligrams?
Well, see, Inaware is my favorite custard out of all of them too. That's always been my favorite.
I like Inaware, but FA premium all the way.
Oh yeah, that one too. But the Inaware goes really good. You mix them two together, Inaware and this one.
They do go good together.
They go really good together. Wayne Walker just came out with a video talking about vanilla custards, and it brought me back to some old school days. He used Flavor West custard, which I hadn't seen in a long freaking time, And that's another good one too. That's so old school that it brought back what do you call it?
Nostalgia.
Yeah, nostalgia. Yeah, it brought back that nostalgia. And it's like, damn, okay. So I kept watching the video and looking at all three of his recipes. And he touched on some good base where if you add the biscuit to a custard, of course, that's so old school, adding a biscuit to a custard for your mouth feel to make it lay on your tongue more. Yeah, so that was a good video he did. I'm glad he came out with that one again and retouched base to let everybody see that again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was really, really good.
He also used New York cheesecake in one, and I've tried that before. I know it's like an old school thing, and
Yeah.
like I think once you add New York cheesecake to a custard, it doesn't quite taste like a custard anymore,
It
though.
changes it.
Personally,
It does. It changes it. But it was good to look back at some of the stuff he was putting together, just trying some old flavorings, almost like seldom used flavorings, It was really cool watching that video.
Well, it's like Inaware custard has more of like a biscuit like underlying flavor in it versus premium, which
Yeah.
is one of the uses for it because you don't have to add to it. It has some in there unless you want it to shine.
And see, that was right up my alley too, because he was talking old school flavorings that I have, all these old school flavorings. And of course, I'm getting newer ones too, it just takes, money, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, it was nice to see that, it was a refresh.
That's why we do the seldom never is to try and get people to break out those old flavors. Use them up rather than let them sit there and go bad. Eventually, they do have a shelf life.
Well, Rocky, yeah, like that cotton candy sweetener, like I got it. I ain't gonna grab it, but
I can't use it either, Rocky. I taste burnt
Which
sugar.
yeah.
reminds me.
Well, see, a lot of the old school e-liquids on the market use cotton candy ethyl maltol in their flavorings, and it's basically for it the flavorings to lay on your tongue. That's all it's doing is grabbing that flavoring, whatever it is, fruit, whatever, making it lay on your tongue. So
Nevins has that base too that is very popular, and for me, it doesn't work. I taste burnt sugar; it ruins it for me.
Yeah.
Throws it off.
Yeah.
As far as flavorings having an expiration date or whatever, I just bought a 500 ml of Flavor West White Cake off of eBay. There's somebody on there that's selling old bottles unopened. Now it was only $10, and now I know why it was only $10 because it was manufactured in 2022. But I've had no issues with some old bottles of flavors that I've had here. But the thing with the white cake is I don't know what's going on with it. It's disappeared everywhere. So I had to snag it and I needed it.
I think some of it's a
So I
popularity.
got to use a little bit more.
It's just probably not in high demand, and people aren't stocking something that isn't going to sell.
I mean,
hey, did y'all hear that?
It's in your recipes, but it's not in everybody's. Fluffy white cake isn't used all that often.
Somebody
fluffy white, not fluffy white cake. Flavor West White Cake.
Flavor West.
Blueberry.
Oh, even less so. What?
Is Hanks and Blueberry gone?
I think fluffy white cake is used more than you think. Yeah, the Flavor West. And I mean, you can't just look it up on their retail site anymore because they don't have one. It's gone.
Oh, the site's gone. Okay.
The Flavor West,
you don't see it used as often as like yellow cake, so it's not going to be a real big.
No, you don't.
There are several other options, and I think it just and you got to remember a little bit goes a long way sometimes. People not having to restock for a few years, and if it's not selling, people won't carry it.
Yeah, I grabbed it because it was $10, so I'm good on Flavor West White Cake for life.
Hey Tim, is Hanks and Blueberry gone? Is it gone? Or
I
is
don't know. I don't know where to get Hankson from anymore, other than from DIY Canada. So I don't know. It might not be gone. It might be gone. I mean, they kind of has done a lot of weird stuff lately. Their flavoring could be gone, but it could be just that. I mean, how many places carry Hankson? Are they going to restock, or have they restocked recently? I mean, with the tariff situation and stuff, it's harder to get here. I mean, it's possible there's other issues other places too. I can't answer that question because I don't deal directly with Hankson. The most electric blueberry you'll ever have, or electric blue flavor, you say.
yeah, it's
Electric blue Kool-Aid. Electric blue Kool-Aid.
awesome blueberry though. Yeah. I still have my Hankson blueberry up here, but I was just curious if it was gone. Shoot, I ain't been really looking lately.
First place I would check is, did you check the IOI juice?
No, I haven't.
They're the only. They're the only.
They're the only ones that carry
Hankson
Hankson around here.
No, I just saw Wayne's video and he's talking about Hankson blueberry or something, or you can't source it or something. I don't know. I heard it had to be on Wayne's that video I saw.
Hankson blueberry is available at DIY Canada in stock, so yeah, it's available.
Oh,
in Canada. In Canada, you get it in Canada.
In Canada. Oh, the DIY.
Yep.
I've never had princess cake.
Gotcha.
Cakes I've never had. I've never had princess cake.
Good.
I've never tried Flavor Arts Nona's cake.
Oh, that's a good one.
There's
Nona's
a few.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah, there's a few never picked up or tried.
I've had Nona's cake for a long time. See, like I said, I've got a bunch of damn cake flavorings, trying to figure them out. And I have never, my whole mixing career, like I said, I suck at cakes.
Cakes most often do need layering to really come off as a good cake, unless you're going heavy on the frosting or filling. In that case, the cake layer doesn't even really matter that much as long as you get a hint of it.
Right.
You want it to come through, but you don't really want it to necessarily shine. Most people are going to prefer to have a frosting heavy or a filling heavy cake anyways versus a heavy cake with a light frosting. Or most people aren't into the cake part itself.
Hey, Nona's cake's got that spice to it, if I remember, don't it? It's got a spice note to it, like a spice cake. Isn't Nona's cake a spice cake?
I don't remember.
Yeah, spicy piece. Yeah, Kerplop. Yeah. If I remember correctly, it's got what is that note? Daggone it. Come on, Kerplop, help me. What is that note? Damn it. It's nutmeg and something else in it. Nutmeg and damn. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't even. Been so while since I've messed with cakes. But yeah, I remember that.
I remember testing it a long time ago and with Noted. I don't remember it anymore. I remember not being a big fan of it, but it might have just been not in my profile. Doesn't mean it was necessarily bad.
Ah, shit. I got a dual car coal here. Damn it. Dumbass.
Remember, if anybody is ordering, you can save with right at the top of the page all the links to the different flavoring sites and the percentages off being saved. Yeah, Princess Cake is good in real life. Yes, it is better than the flavoring, actually. Flavoring's not bad though. Wonder Flavors Princess cake flavoring's decent. I do find it for the most part, Wonder Flavors does a pretty good job. There's a few flavoros like the pound cake that I really like.
Oh yeah, pound cake kicks ass. Pound cake's got a real thick body to it too. But see, that's almost like a crutch to me using pound cake, because pound cake will blend out, make some other cake flavors kind of where you don't even taste them almost, you know?
Wonder Flavors coffee cake's pretty decent. Actually, we don't even talk about that much, but they do really well with most of their cakes. Most of them. We always give them credit for their candies, but we never give them much credit for their cakes. And their cakes are actually pretty solid for the most part. I think there's
Yeah.
one or two that are a little off, but most of them are pretty solid. Then there's always the go-to yellow cakes. Jungle Flavors, Strawberry West. I actually like them as a combo.
Oh, yeah.
Mixed with the right percentages, depending on how much oily note I want in there.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. That oily note. Yellow
Well,
cake.
it works in some mixes and some it doesn't, and sometimes you have to adjust the percentages to get the right amount of oil. If you want very little oily note or none, you gotta go real low with the Jungle Flavors. But if you don't, if it's something that works with it, like you want a little bit of oily cooked note in there, then you just go heavy on the Jungle Flavors or all the way. Wonderful Angel Cake ain't too shabby. Their white cake's not too shabby. The Princess
Simply
Cake's
Cake's good.
good. The Coffee Cake's not bad. Simply Cake is good.
The red velvet cake is really good.
Yeah, see, there's so damn many cake flavorings. You know what I'm saying? There's so many, and I'm telling you, I've probably got 3/4 of the ones that are out there, except for ones from Noms or whatever, you know. But yeah, man, I'm telling they're tough. They're tough.
I'm not going to compete with this thing here, but I will let you guys know that if you're looking to try and win that contest, 9 chances out of 10, don't just use cake flavorings.
Oh yeah,
Use some of those accent flavors that'll help your cake shine.
for dang sure.
There's a lot of things, whether you want it a little wetter, you want it a little bit fluffier area, if you want
that moist cake.
You can add some cookie, you can add some butters, there's all kinds of things you can add to the cake. That can still be part of the cake base, still tastes like the cake only, but will enhance your quality of your cake.
So right, Tim, on that. So right. All right, now let's fucking taste this. Oh shit.
I mean, think about it in itself. They tell you not to go with heavy like flavorings in it, right? Like not to make it into a flavoring. Philadelphia butter cake in itself, that flavor alone is a little rich to be just a basic cake, but it's a cake.
Yeah.
And if you really want to lean into that, make it more buttery. Add a little bit more of a lighter cake to it. Really bring it out, make it shine. Can't do that, Rocky. That's adding flavor. Milk and honey. And again, it could be part of your cake base for real.
Can't do that, Rocky, because that'll just make your recipe go from being a good cake to being.
I'll be curious to see what wins this, Rocky. I'm really curious. Because it also depends on, you got to remember, taste is subjective, like has been brought up a few times tonight. And you got to remember, that means taste is subjective to those that are testing. That's a big thing. It's hard to stay neutral. And even if you're neutral, that doesn't mean that you necessarily taste the same as everybody else. And sometimes you have a favoritism over certain types of cake or certain types of mixes, certain flavors.
Yep.
So what might win might not actually be like necessarily the best cake to one person, but it is to them. But it's all in fun. Remember that part. That's the most important thing. You'll learn from the experience. Remember, Rocky's a
Maybe.
judge. So no Simply Cake. Rocky's a judge.
Use all the Simply Cake. Got it.
Cat piss cake. Yeah, yay. Now, milk and honey doesn't taste like cat piss. Milk and honey tastes like a really weird,
No, it tastes like creamy cat piss.
like kind of dark, caramelly, like syrupy kind of flavorish thing. But you really want to go cat piss cake, go full on TPA honey. Just add straight TPA honey to it. You'll get your cat piss. Don't you worry.
Oh,
But
the
just know you're only allowed to vape it at Cassie's house
the room.
because she loves the smell of it.
Yeah.
Nobody's allowed to vape anything in Cassie's house other than Tim Cassie because nobody else is allowed at Cassie's house.
For real, the smell of that'll run you out of the damn room.
What? But how am I supposed to get my lasagna?
You're not. I made 3 and you didn't show up for them, so you're fucked now,
You
bro.
see, I know you're within driving distance of a Walmart and they carry Stouffer's.
Yeah, but I want Cassie to make it for me because she's an amazing chef.
Cassie hasn't
I
made
didn't make
lasagna in years.
lasagna, but I made a damn good pizza for lunch.
Although we did see a reel yesterday that made me curious. It was taking like French bread and layering lasagna, taking it, hollowing it out, layering lasagna inside it, and then covering the
Oh,
top
yeah,
of it
yeah,
with the
I've seen
bread.
those. Dude,
And
that shit
then
looks
you
so good.
make the top. You take the inside bread that you took out, put it on the top, and
Yeah,
recook
it's
it with
basically like
garlic
pizza
and
French
cheese.
bread, bro, just with
Yeah,
lasagna.
with lasagna inside. Yeah, it looked actually pretty good. I was like, Only thing I'd worry about is the lasagna might dry out a little bit more as it soaks into the bread. I mean, my only worry, dry noodles,
Mm,
drier noodles. I
no,
mean.
because you gotta cook the noodles first.
Right.
Otherwise, it's gonna be starchy.
Yeah, you couldn't use the no bake noodles. I mean,
I mean, you
those instant
probably
noodles.
could, but
It might be a little crunchy.
I don't
That's
like
gross.
using the no-bake noodles anyway. I think they give your lasagna a funky texture.
yeah.
Dalton, can you dodge bullets?
You could dodge a wrench.
Dalton's asking, so you're telling me if I visit, I couldn't vape the collab?
I mean, you can get the collab
And then
when
you can fuck off
order
and
I
leave my
send it
house.
to you.
Yeah, that's exactly where
Just
it's going.
don't come to my house.
See,
That's the rule.
that a lot of honey flavors, some of them taste so freaking good. And
Black
then
honey.
wait a minute, then somebody comes into the room, it's like, oh my God, your cat pee all over the place or something? I'm like,
You do
"What?"
it. You do it. You do it. Walk out of your room, stop vaping it, walk out of the room and come back in.
Yeah, yeah. You smell
You
it.
can do it. I've done it to myself. I have vaped some flavors before in the house. We have both vaped them before. Walked out of the house and
Yeah.
left to go shopping, came back and smelled it and realized it was actually the flavor we were vaping.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not pleasant.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, been there, done that. Yeah.
That cheese vape, hun.
Ugh, don't even talk about that.
Other
That was
side of the
so
house.
fucking
Other side of the
gross.
house. One toot, she smelled it and was gagging at the other side of the house and swearing.
Gagging. I was swearing. Like at the
Damn.
top of my lungs. You were on a charity live, and I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? Don't you ever vape that again?
Win some good money, Rocky.
Yep. Good luck.
That's not the kind of poker he
Win
goes
some
for.
good money. Get her to drop off all her clothes. Yep.
Oh, that kind of poker. Daggone it.
Well, it's Rocky, so we gotta give him a 50-50 chance to go either way.
Ah,
Yeah, that works really good too, Neil. Or eggplant. Use
Yep.
really thin sliced zucchini or eggplant to make your lasagna.
It's healthier, much healthier for you if you have a diabetic problem.
Mhm.
Oh, speaking of, guess what? My cabbage are starting to form. Like heads of cabbage just starting to form.
Wait a minute. Are you going in a greenhouse?
Tent.
Grow tent.
Ah, I got you.
But between my herbal plants, you know, you have to have some space. I'm growing some cabbage and some lettuce in between them,
I got you.
and some cauliflower. I'm gonna try some cauliflower too.
And you're fertilizing the cauliflower like you do the other plants? Oh Lord.
It's all hydro. It's all hydro.
Oh shit. You got some shit on
It's growing. It's growing like a freaking beast right now. Yeah.
yeah, you
I might set off the fire alarm, so I apologize ahead of time.
Tim, you're being loved on in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, he has to rely on the chat because you won't give it to him at home.
Kaz?
You just beat the
Kaz?
shit out of him all day.
Kaz, just so you know, I don't want you to get super excited, bro. But Tim is up here playing with himself tonight. Like all night. He's just been sitting there playing with himself.
Yeah, hungry.
Army of Tims in our house.
Yeah, bro. I seen it.
Yeah, we're supposed to get
He
flurry.
sent me pictures and
Yeah, he
videos.
printed
Flurries.
of each of
Yeah.
those two, and then the one with the he wants to watch.
You're in Alabama, for God's sake. Lord, flurries. What the hell's that?
Oh, it's been storming like crazy the last 24 hours here, hippie.
Yeah.
Like
We
I
were
didn't know
gonna
for
run
sure if
out
we're
there
gonna.
earlier, but
Yeah, we didn't go out earlier because it's so bad, and I wasn't sure if we're gonna like lose power tonight or something. But so far so good.
Shit,
I'm knocking on wood, but my desk is glass.
it was freaking 60 damn degrees here today, and tonight's down to 22, and then tomorrow.
Ooh, 22. I'm so nervous.
Yeah, man, I gotta let our water drip for God's sake. What's wrong with that, man? A lot.
22 degrees. Ooh.
That's
Kaz,
crazy.
if you want to watch,
Got down to 8 yesterday.
Kaz, if you want to watch, you gotta send him a text message, bro, and then just say what that dick do, and then he'll send you a video.
What'd that dick do? I'll send you a picture of Duchess.
Yeah, that's how it works, bro.
But he has to be picking on somebody at the time, otherwise he's not being a dick.
Who?
Around town, leave little Tims around. It's an action figure, not a doll.
Little, you know what I'm saying? That's funny, Neil. That's real funny.
ooh.
Cassie
Cass
had
said he'll
flashbacks
come
of
in
Master of
special.
Disguise.
Yeah. Cass said he's going to special guest one day and show up in something special just for the live.
My stream must be.
Oh, that tiramisu
Screw
one mix I
you,
made was
Floppy. I
gone.
want tiramisu.
My tiramisu ice cream did not last. It lasted like a day.
Yeah,
It's good.
You'll have that.
I've been trying to make a good tiramisu. I'm gonna have to make yours up. I can't seem to get it down. Like I've tried to use the SSA one, but I don't know if I'm just fucking up the percentages or what. But
It's not perfect by itself. It needs help.
Yeah.
Well, for one, tiramisu should have an espresso vibe to it, and it not quite doesn't have that punch of espresso in it. So kind of
Yeah.
got to bump that. And the creamy part is not quite tiramisu creamy. It's not that thick, nice cream. It needs a little
Yeah.
help.
What did you? I don't even remember I have to look back at it. What would you use for like the lady fingers in it?
I didn't use the lady fingers in it because I made ice cream.
Oh, that's right. You made it.
Yeah.
Mix and match juice. That's juice.
I like it juice.
I don't know what these percentages are for. Also, you spelled my name wrong, bro. There's no T in it.
All right. Well, I guess we can go to the after show part of this. Oh, wait a minute. We haven't done Cassie's Corner. She did have some stuff to complain about.
When does she not
My
have
foot still
something to complain
hurts.
about?
Welcome. Come and listen to what is on Cassie's mind this week. It may be something wonderful or something diabolical. Are you scared? You should be.
There we go. Cassie's corner bumper ran. Go for it, hun.
So it seems like everything wants to fucking break down on us. So the washer fucked up. We got a new washer. Both of us got our fingers smashed. Tim put his fist through a door. Whatever. Snowblower fucked up. Tim rigged it together. He's got it somewhat working.
This is a brand new snowboard.
Brand new snowblower because he had to get it because the tractor still isn't running. Now the dishwasher fucked up. Tim went to run the dishwasher last night and water started spewing everywhere. So we had to jerry rig it together with magic tape and electrical tape. So now we're going to have to wait for parts so he can fix the dishwasher.
Tomorrow.
Well, it's got one of the big butcher block tops. So while it was all apart, he asked me to take it in, just give it a good scrub because, we could actually scrub the whole thing. My fat ass dog decided he was going to do that stutter charge thing, knocked me off balance. So I whacked my elbow off the side of the tub, dropped this thing on my fucking foot. Like, dude, my foot is so swollen and bruised still. I could have killed my dog last night, to be honest with you, because that really fucking hurt. But yeah, so everything's just breaking down left and right. It's great.
So basically, what we're hearing is don't let Tim in the kitchen or do laundry.
Well, Tim doesn't do laundry. I do laundry. This washing machine was like 11 years old though, and the belt was starting to go. So
You were supposed to go with it and just blame Tim for everything breaking.
The newer car.
I mean, the dishwasher is all
belt,
him.
The serpentine belt started slipping because of the super cold weather. Now, it's, of course, once it starts slipping, it starts to wear when it's this cold weather. So that's ordered. That'll be in tomorrow.
No, the 3D printer did not break. It is not time to buy a $100,000 machine.
Neil
No.
Pitts, don't even mention the Bills game, please. That's why I was late.
I don't really watch football, so I didn't even know.
But football, NFL. I was just looking at the damn scores. Matter of fact, I'm going to start watching NFL now, and this is going to be a shocker instead of college football because I didn't know this. And this is probably why Nick Saban left from coaching as well, because college football will never be the same ever again because they're paying these players millions of dollars to play for certain teams. It all depends on how much money a college has got. You see what I'm saying? And Indiana have players on their team. Their average age is 23 freaking years old, for God's sake. These kids have been in that college for 6-7 years. They're being paid to stay there. I was going for Indiana to win the national championship. I'm going Miami now because the kids like Beck from Georgia and all these other kids are like 18, 19-year-old kids playing college ball basically against an NFL team, Indiana, which is screwed up, in my opinion.
Happy. That doesn't mean much because maybe Indiana maybe they might be good football players, but they might not be all the brightest. Maybe that's why they've been there for 6 years. You never know. That's possible.
Exactly. Well, that's true too, but damn.
They might be good ball players, just not very bright upstairs.
See, I didn't realize all that until just recently. I was like, holy cow, man, screw this. You know how I was off every Saturday, watching football. When college football's on, I watch college football. Big time college football. Not anymore. I'm fixing to go back to NFL and, start watching the NFL again. So, yeah, that's messed up. But, Broncos, by the way, Bo Nix from Auburn went to Oregon. Yeah, and all that. Hell yeah, go Bo Nix and Broncos then. That's the only reason why I like Broncos, because Bo Nix. That's it. I hate the Broncos other than that. Anyway, hell yeah. Seahawks beating the crap out of the 49ers right now, 17-3. Ain't even halftime yet. Damn. Crazy, ain't it?
Anywho,
Yeah. So
so
after show.
that's what was going on with the house. I was going to go into the doctor's appointment thing because I had a couple of appointments this week. Went all the way up there to get the message that my doctor called out, and I didn't get the message until I was already there, so had to go up there for nothing. And went to my RA appointment Tuesday, and hey, guess what? We're still fucked. There's nothing they can do for my hands. Now I got to wear braces and get aspirin cream for my hands. So,
Like I said,
that's it.
T-Bolt, like, until I found, I just found them players are so damn old. They should be in NFL right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And their head coach used to be a coach underneath Nick Saban. Their coach, he used to be the quarterback coach for Nick Saban for Indiana, the coach. Yeah. So yeah, I'm disappointed in college football now since I got that story. Yeah. And you're right. Yeah, semi-pro. Yeah.
After show link is in chat. The only rule for the after show is just be kind to one another. That's it.
Ain't that the truth?
And we will get out of here for the night and just hang out for a little while. You guys have a good night. We'll see some of you back on Tuesday, Wednesday for Benny and Friends. We're finally on the thumbnail after 3 years, 4 years. How long have we been on there?
I've been on there for probably a year and a half.
Like
So we'll see.
kicking it Monday. I think we're gonna mix again. Because Monday's Martin Luther King Day. Neither of those squonks are gonna make it here until Tuesday.
Oh shit.
So we're mixing again.
Yeah, you're talking about that, going over some of the mixes again. It'd be nice to see you integrate it more again. Because you were for a while, and then you kind of backed off because you've just been so busy.
We're gonna do some slight adaptations on the white chocolate raspberry ice cream too. So.
All right, everybody. Have a good night. Enjoy your week. Stay safe, especially if you're out in these storms like we're getting here. Be careful. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye. And we'll go out on. I still think we can use a little pickup. I'll go out on Rise Up too. Bye.
Shadows creeping, but I won't fade. Fight the dark like a renegade. Chains of sorrow I'll rip away. Ain't no storm that I can't outstay. Rise up, stand tall, don't let it win. When the weight's too heavy, let the fight begin. Reach out to the light when it's closing in. Don't let the dark pull you deep within. Cold nights try to steal my breath, but I won't dance with the hands of death. I'll break the silence, shout it loud. The pain won't own me, I'm unbowed. Feel the beat in my chest like thunder. I'm alive, yeah, I'm tearing asunder. Hands reach out when I start to stumble. No shame in the fall, just rise from the rubble. Rise up, stand tall, don't let it win. When the weight's too heavy, let the fight begin. Reach out to the light when it's closing in. Don't let the dark pull you deep within. Through the haze I see a spark ignite, a flicker of hope in the endless night, a voice that whispers you're not alone. Together we'll fight till the dawn is shown. Rise up, stand tall, don't let it win. When the weight's too heavy, let the fight begin. Reach out to the light when it's closing in. Don't let the dark pull you deep within. Through the haze I see a spark ignite, a flicker of hope in the endless night, a voice that whispers you're not alone. Together we'll fight till the dawn is shown.